Round 4. Fight! Fatality. Get over here!
All moving FPS have one of two things. One, the most badass ore farming main protagonist you've ever seen. Or two, grapple hooks. Preferably both, or maybe I'm just wrong. Anyways, what is the best type of grapple hook? Is it Doom Eternal's grapple that's strapped to the end of his damn shotgun, setting demons on fire as it impales them? My baby. Is it Titanfall's smooth catapult grapple that lets the sweatiest of bee-hoppers flank your entire team within 4 seconds of the round starting? Or is it the chainsaw strapped to the end of a chain that you can parry and bounce around like a damn yo-yo? And before you say anything, I know it's not a grapple, but it's my video. Me say what me want because it's freaking cool. Well, that's not for me to decide or talk about today. Instead, I'm showing you a grapple you've never heard of. It's a little something I like to call the Shady Grapple. Watch this, 360. Oh shit, oh I'm gonna come. I don't know where to start with Shady Knight. From where I started to where I ended off, I feel like a new man. Like I've completely torn myself apart and stuck my pieces back together to become a new being. After you've beaten the game, there's no going back, as every single tool, mechanic, and strategy you've learned through your playthrough is all available to you from the start of the game. You just didn't know your whole arsenal was already at your disposal. And after a second playthrough, you come to see that that's very apparent due to the handcrafted level designs and enemy placements. Yo, watch, I ain't fucking taking. Boing. CPTNSigh designed this game from the ground up, literally. This is a glorified sandbox with a badass style meter that dictates how much ear candy you're allowed to have. At the start of a level, it's quiet, atmospheric almost, as the only sound emitting from this empty world are from your own footsteps. And then by the time you hit S rank, it's like a goddamn raid. It's as punishing as it is rewarding. One mistake and it's like you've been slapped back to reality.
Shit, man, what was in that milk? Oh, I don't feel so good.
I don't think I've ever seen a game take such few concepts and morph them into these in-depth and complex mechanics that take a whole Wikipedia to explain. No game besides ULTRAKILL.
ULTRAKILL mentioned, yeah baby, ULTRAKILL. I love that game. Random YouTuber that I don't know mentioned a game I like. Ooh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, oh my fucking god. Maybe I was overkill. I'm just gonna get back to my thing. Now, I know ULTRAKILL doesn't have a few concepts. I mean, in a way it does, but it's definitely a lot more than kick, jump, slide, grapple, sword, and bow. You have guns, 3 variants per gun, 3 hands, ground pound. Why am I even telling you this? You already know. In ULTRAKILL, you can throw a coin and shoot it. You can shoot that same coin with a row cannon. You can punch coins. You can ricochet a single laser beam between multiple coins. You can send a coin to fucking space. All this stemmed from flicking a single coin, a single right click. In Shady Knight, you can use a grapple. I can grapple me to you to me, object to you, object to me, feet to face, or even do a face meet and greet with the floor. This all stemmed from one grapple mechanic. You see where the Wikipedia comes from? What I love so much about Shady Knight is the freedom. You can beat the entire game with just kicks, just grapples, by only bonking dummies on the head with barrels or chairs. You can replay maps for the fastest time, the highest score, or best of both worlds with the ranks. Some maps feel like they require specific items or paths to get through, but as you play, you'll learn how to make your own paths. It's so rewarding to understand the mechanics and the flow on a deeper level, and also to learn patterns in enemy behavior and physics, like the way enemies drop their weapons, or the way throwing a bow at an enemy's forehead causes it to bounce straight up, lining you up for the perfect trick shot. At times I felt like I was playing Trepang 2, bouncing off enemies' heads, flinging them around like a toy doll, just the overall best performance you've ever seen. And at other times, I fell flat on my face, getting more frustrated than I thought I would. This game brings out the tryhard, the perfectionist in me. It brings out my inner germaphobe, where any slight nasty muck-up comes with an instant restart until my run is squeaky clean. You don't need to play like this, as there's really no reward that comes with high style ranks or the fastest time. Nothing besides a few achievements and self-appreciation and gratitude, proving to yourself that you can perfect that swing. You were just getting in over your head about it. Shady Knight deserves so much more praise than it's gotten. I'm sad to see a lack of in-depth reviews and videos covering this gem of an experience, but at the same time, I can understand why it hasn't gotten it. Now, what I'm about to say, don't take me as a professional. I just like giving food for thought and yapping. I could be completely wrong with everything I'm about to say. I've been aware of this game's existence for a while now, ever since I saw Cream's review of its demo 2 years ago. I held off on playing the demo as I wanted to wait for the full release, which came out 8-ish months ago. 8. I never knew the whole game came out. How? The marketing. Obviously, it's expensive and hard to market games appropriately, and it's so much easier said than done. But there are some incredibly cost-efficient and unique ways to spread word of your game, like doing it the way Repo did, through TikTok. I can hate you, TikTok. If you're wondering why I haven't talked about the story yet, well, it's because it's not really intriguing. It's there, you can follow it, but it doesn't really go much further than that. Your small army of knights gets slaughtered by this big knight, you cut off his arm, he kidnaps you, a skull says you gotta train to get your get back, and that's what you do. He gives some pretty badass words of wisdom throughout the game, which I love this sort of writing. It reminds me of Blasphemous, where people say cool sounding shit, but I have no idea what they're talking about, while I sit there in awe. In ULTRAKILL, there's lore to explore and dissect. The enemies, the world itself, tell a massive story. Everything contains layers upon layers, which allow for natural marketing because people want to make videos, talk about, and hear about these worlds and characters. You can't do that in Shady Knight because there's no in-depth story like that. Also, to be my own sort of devil's advocate here, I'm not 100% only playing Doom Eternal for the story. I'm playing Doom to rip and tear. When I'm playing Shady Knight, I'm not here to hear about Shady Knight. I'm here to kick ass and grapple shit. It's a speedrun sandboxy hack and slash, and that sort of genre isn't as widespread as something like Guns and Doom, which is why ULTRAKILL instantly appeals to so many people. It's like Devil May Cry and Quake. It's like Doom Eternal, but ULTRAKILL isn't Doom Eternal. I don't fucking know, but it has that sort of appeal where people can compare it to something else that's so widespread, which gets people talking. This got me thinking, what can we compare Shady Knight to? Well, what inspired you to make Shady Knight? Dark Messiah. I'm a big fan of many arcane games, but that one captures something special with their reactive melee combat. I've been dreaming of a game that would double down on creative expression with swords, physics, and unnecessary stylish interactions upon falling enemies. I had to try making one, so the game started as a love letter to DM sword fights. What do you think was your hardest challenge to overcome while developing Shady Knight? There were too many things I did for the first time. I had never worked in a studio or released a 3D game, so I had to learn how to model, animate, create levels, and so on. The hardest part, though, was making my vague concept of stylish melee fights work in reality. Do you have any words of wisdom for the viewers? Do what you love, even if it's something niche. Hey, look at where that saying got me. If you have something you want to do, don't wait and hop on that bitch ASAP. So, with that said, I think I'm done here. I know there's things I left out with Shady Knight, like armored enemies, parkour powered up attacks, blah blah blah, but it'll be much more rewarding to experience it yourself rather than having me yap about it. Thank you, CPTNSigh, for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to ask you questions directly. Become a member for emotes, join the Discord, game nights. And just remember that if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Peace.